If you're working with a client and they are in an overwhelmed state, you want them to open their eyes. If you have them keep their eyes shut, it will increase the intensity of their activation if they're in overwhelm. Shall I say that one more time? Yeah. One of the pitfalls is that if you have your client keep their eyes closed when they're getting overwhelmed, it's going to intensify. If you have them open their eyes, they then will be able to engage with the external environment. They're not going to be stuck in their internal environment. They're not going to be stuck in another place and time. Does it make sense why they won't be stuck? Because they will be engaging with the outside world and with you. I had him open his eyes. I brought him through an orientation exercise. I remember I asked you, like, tell your partner 2 things that you hear, see, and feel. At first, he was able to see something in the room, because I asked him, let your eyes wander and notice what you notice. And that is to be able to see if his nervous system can shift. When we are in a threatening environment, our whole system is looking for danger. When we are in a safe environment, our nervous system has the ability to track something pleasing. So at first, the student was able to identify something pleasing. The lamps, the glow of the lamps, the warmth of the lamps. So that was an external resource that we worked with a little bit. But then it turned very quickly into something overwhelming, which told me what? What happened to his nervous system? Right. It was starting to get exaggerated again. He was starting to get amplified. So did I continue with that? No, because his system was like, woo. So part of helping him regulate was, how do we slow this down? Some social engagement, we just hung out and talked a little bit, and then had him sit up. Can you hear my voice? I even asked him, tell me your name and today's date and year. Why do you think I might have done that? That person may have been, we don't know definitively, but may have been lost in another point in time, kind of stuck somewhere else. So having him say, my name is, and this is February 1st, 2017, helps land the now. We just stayed with the process. There were times where his amygdala, that part that triggers danger, kind of went down the rabbit hole. That's a groove in his nervous system, and my job was to be like, let's just orient again. Let's just see, let's strengthen your ability to be in the now. Let's just kind of work with this place of calming. So even just asking him, where do you feel that, because his breath changed and I mirrored that, how does it feel to have your breath slow down a little bit more? Is it comfortable, uncomfortable, or neutral? Oh yeah, it's so much more comfortable. Great. Stay with your breath. Stay with how that feels, to help anchor him into a resource. Because his system was in overactivation of sympathetic. And it was getting really, really panic attack, right? That's a strong response of the nervous system, but it's also terrifying.